All right, what's up, turkeys, and welcome to the first episode of Tables to Turn, the show where I talk about music, not necessarily rate it, but I pick music from smaller bands and/or just things that I feel like aren't listened to enough, and say, hey, listen to it, all right? Because I feel like you should listen to it. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I recorded this just 10 minutes before, or 20 minutes before, and I forgot to push the record button. So, we're doing it again. And we're starting today off with a little bit of an older album. We're going back, all the way back to April 2nd, 2018, a year where things weren't on fire well, okay, maybe they were on fire. I don't remember if Australia was on fire at that time. But anyway, it's Melbourne, Australia, and their band Con. And this is their album art. Absolutely beautiful. It was done by, see if I can't flatten that out. I'll give you a better shot of it here in a second. But it was done by Christian Lombruni. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Absolutely stellar album. And we have with it a card. I did grab the vinyl. This album is very reminiscent of, I would say, Eloy mixed with like Yawning Man. You know, it's got this cool heavy psych, heavy bass sound, but yet feels like older style progressions and musicality choices, So I know this band's really hard to find on Spotify, so there's the Spotify right there, and there's their Bandcamp. Go throw them a couple of bucks. Um, this album, obviously called Vale, is an hour and 1 minute long, so we're looking at a 2 LP album, really long. Con is Josh Bills, Mitchell Kerr, and Bo Heffernan. Recorded and mixed in Vagabond Studios, as you see right there on the thing, somewhere on this, it's down there. They came with a sticker, which is right there on the wall, and that is the Break Off Your Shells sticker from their second single, which is right there. Now, why should you listen to this album? Because this album fucking has everything you want. This album is, oh my gosh, it's got pain, it's got that drive, it's got punch, it makes you want more. Josh Bill's vocals go from being like haunting to like snapping into this crisp focus just before instantly disappearing again. It's like, no, he leaves me wanting so much. Josh Bills, I want to hear you. I love you, man. Same goes with everybody else in the band. Mitchell Kerr, your bass playing is fantastic. I really like the driving bass and how fuzzy the bass feels. It is very reminiscent of Eloy, which makes me feel like I'm really hard pitching on this, but I feel like they were influenced by Eloy. Okay, I'm gonna say it. Now they have all these really cool Yawning Man style guitar parts that come out as well. That I wouldn't necessarily call desert rock, but I don't know what I would classify it as, other than maybe like ocean rock or something. It's like kind of similar, but like not really. Oh, I mean, what can be said about this album? It starts off with The Deluded, which is a pretty long track, 8 minutes. Surprisingly, not the longest track on the album. That goes to The Drudge, which is the last song at 11 minutes and 16 seconds. So you're not really going to be looking at short songs. The shortest song on here is Break Off Your Shells at 3 minutes and 25 seconds. Probably why they chose it as their single, along with Wolves, which is the one right after it. And both, like, every song on this album is fantastic and feels like it has a place. And like every time I go back and re-listen to this, I'm always like, oh, I know what song's on. Oh, I know what song's on. Oh, I know what song's on. But throughout it, I could tell what album's on if you just put it on. I mean, I guess you could say that because they really only have another EP, which is a little bit more raw than this, and I do enjoy it. And I will have to listen to it some more. Go check that out if you haven't as well. Also, some other bands on Vagabond Studios, if you haven't checked them, are Seven Sisters and Masked. I believe. I mean, I tried looking it up. It's hard because I believe there's a Vagabond Studio like clothes store as well. So whatever. But this album does a really good job of coming to focus. A lot of the songs have this idea of being kind of lost, and then all of a sudden you found the sound. But then it's like it's there, but then it slowly fades away with it. Like they'll come out and they'll hit you with these hard guitar riffs, and then they'll just pull it back at like right as they've done it, which feels really nice because it makes me want more throughout the entire album. And it leaves you yearning. As I always say, albums or music in general does one of three things: it makes you move, it makes you think, or it makes you feel. Okay, and if it doesn't make you move, think, or feel, it's not doing anything. I got this thing zoomed in too far. I got you. I'm sitting here with I'm like trying to use my hands over here, and then they weren't in focus. But it's a first shot. All right. You can tell I fucked it up because I've already put the sticker on the wall over there. But hey, there's the sticker. Can we turn and zoom in on the sticker? Can I zoom in on the sticker so you guys can see it? That's the sticker. All right, there you go. Oh God, now my whole shebang is going down. Anyway, what else can be said about this album? And if you like, I don't know, if you like progressive heavy psych, I would say you probably would really enjoy this. Definitely go check them out. I do like Khan. They don't get enough played. They have a YouTube channel where they do a lot of covers. If you want to hear covers from some other good ass bands, check them out. They make a lot of really cool covers. I can't wait to see what their next musical endeavor is working on. I mean, I know it's 2020 now, and so it's not necessarily super easy. Sorry, I forgot to grab the second disc. They're both not the same. So we got like the iridescent version, or I got the iridescent version of the limited LP. The other one was sold out at the time, and so is this one now. As of recording this today, I've checked their Bandcamp. It is sold out. I was going to start recording this when they had like a couple of them left, but, procrastination and shit will do it to you. But I really hope you guys go check them out. They're from Melbourne, Australia. Came out 2018. They have a single that came out the year before. Yeah. Bye-bye, turkeys.